Hello again, this is Susan Jane, and this is our getting ready, so all about our target audience. Now what I want to explain to you in this is the different audiences we have. So with your personal profile, this is what you have to have when you join Facebook. You need a personal profile. Now with your personal profile, you'll have people that friend you and people that talk to you and people that want to understand what you're doing and where you're going. Now, you're going to have such a mixed bunch of people on your friend profile, which aren't, you know, that they're not true friends, but you're going to have such a mixed bunch of people there. They're not necessarily your target audience. There will be people in there that are your target audience, but not everybody in there will be your target audience. So you're going to be treating your personal profile different to your business page. Now your business page is obviously your business, where you're going. Now a lot of us will have two elements to that business. I know with mine, I've got the book speaking area, which I talk about the intuition and your emotions. And then I have this sort of an area where we go into more of the details and the skills of creating a book, Facebook marketing and speaking gigs and things like that. So like there's two elements to my business, and that wasn't intentional, that was just how it happened. I had a lot of people asking me about the different things, and because I had just gone through it, I could help them, I could relate to them, and that's why it went so well. So I have two elements to my business. In having two elements to my business, I have different groups as well. So one group, which is Inspiring Authors and Motivating Speakers, is all about writing, obviously, you know, books, marketing and all that side of it. So small business side to it. The other area I have is called Emotional Mastery. Now that is all about your intuition and your emotions and how they interact and things like that. So in those groups, I'm attracting a different level of people, a different type of person, and that is more towards my target audience. So if I want to put out things about Facebook marketing, I will tend to go more towards the group of Inspiring Authors and Motivating Speakers. I use that group because that's where they want to go. They want to understand the Facebook marketing, they want to get that. Whereas people that are joined into my Emotional Mastery don't really care about that. They want to know about intuition, they want to know about emotions, they want to know how to control them, how to master them and things like that. So we start to look at different aspects and different areas. So I have two or a few different pages as far as business pages go. I have the Personal Growth Expo as well. Now I don't have a group attached to that because I don't feel that that's necessary to have a group attached to that, whereas I am members of other groups that will benefit from the Personal Growth Expo. So I could post my Personal Growth Expo business stuff into other groups. So this is how we can look at the different areas. Now, with our personal profile, you can only have 5,000 friends. That's it. Once you hit that mark, that's the end. On your business page, you can have as many likes as you like. And so that's people following your group. A like is a follow as well. And then in your group, that's your business page. But in your groups, you can have as many as you want. So the idea is if you can friend people, then you get them to like your business page or you get them to join your group. Now, liking your business page is cool, that's fine, and that will definitely build and build and build as you go along. But your group is your main target audience because they are really, really refined. The business page is a lot about you, your business. That's what it's all about. It's about your business. Whereas the group is about your target audience. So, with a few of you, what you need to sort of have a look at who your target audience is and how you want to connect with them. Now, when you've got your group page, like my Inspiring Authors and Motivating Speakers, that is all about giving information, getting each other to talk, linking up people, giving them freebies if I want to, if I need to. But that's about interacting. And because it's a target audience, you can interact better. I only interact on levels of things that would be interesting to them. I'm not putting so much about emotional mastery on my Inspiring Authors group, but I can put inspiring posts on it. So there's ways we can do it and ways we can work around it. So what I need you to do today to get ready is to have a look at your target audience. So we've got our personal profile, and again, you're going to have such a mixed batch of those. I have a lot of multi-level marketing people that want to friend me so they can sell to me. So they're not necessarily my target audience, but some of them could be wanting to write a book. So they may eventually be my target audience. So I don't mind friending those. However, as my friend list starts to grow, then I'm going to start to have a look at it and go, okay, let's move this around a little bit. And making sure I keep those momentum going in those groups. So that's my personal profile. But I do have a lot of people on my personal profile. That's my biggest area. So I'm going to still keep on feeding that personal profile. All right? As for the women, one of the fears of Facebook is getting false profiles and things like that. I have put a few tips out so you can have a look at those. But with your personal profile, I have put it on as an open profile or a public profile. I've taken it away from the private settings. Now, being public, I'm now aware that I am going to have a lot of open people or a lot of people wanting to friend me. Okay, so you need to make sure you're monitoring that and having a look at that and assessing it as you go along. People with public profiles tend to not be people that are false profiles. False profiles, if you can imagine someone who's got a false profile that is trying to diddle their way in, aren't going to do it out in public. They're going to try and get you quietly on the back so they can tell you what they want you to hear. All right. So with false profiles, they will tend to be private profiles, so you can't see what they're posting, and so you can click on the About page and see what they're doing, see what they like, see if they're in any groups, see how interactive they are. Now the thing is, if you're unsure, because a lot of people are still at private profiles, you can actually friend them and then have another look, and if they're not doing anything on their Facebook page, unfriend them straight away. If you don't like what they're seeing, unfriend them straight away. There's not a problem. Okay, they can't get you, they can't hurt you. So be aware of that. The other thing is when you go onto when you become a public profile, everything you put on there then becomes available for people to pass on. Now, if you have a private profile, now say you've got a private profile, and I wanted to take one of your links because I like what you've said and I want to share that. If it's a private profile, I'm going to have trouble sharing it on certain areas. Okay? This is what you need to be aware of. So, if you're trying to get out there and using social media or Facebook as your marketing tool, then you need to go as a public profile. Then, of course, you're going to be very wary about what you put up there. Put all the legality side of it up there. Put your education aspects, not all of them, just put a few of them up there. Put that up there. And if people are going to copy off your profile and use you as a false profile, you have got no choice on that. You cannot stop that. But Facebook closes them down really quickly. And that's what we'll do. So there's not a problem with that either. Don't be fearful of that. So make your Facebook profile a public profile, and then be aware of who you're friending. Check them out. And there's no rules to say you have to friend them. Don't just look at the pictures, I can assure you. Just check out what they're liking and what they're doing and making sure they're interacting, because if they're not interacting, yeah, they may not be where you want to go. Now, your business page. You can invite people to like your business page. You can do that as much as you like. That's not a problem, okay? People will look at it and ignore it, or they'll like it if they want to, okay? So don't be concerned about that. Just put it out there. But your group, there is protocols with your group. When you're doing your group, and I've sent to you in the email that add me to your group, that's fine. I would like each of us to add everyone. So then after the 3 weeks, the challenge is finished, then we can always come out of those groups, all right? Because they may not be your type of group, but this is going to help each other get along. So if you will like each other's business page, if you will friend each other, and if you will join each other's group, that'd be perfect. Then again, we can leave it when it's finished. But with your group, you've got protocols. When you add somebody to your group, you're not giving them you're not asking permission, you're just adding them to the group. Now, people are adding me to groups and I don't necessarily like it. So I do get a notification about it and I can come out of it. What I don't like about it is not necessarily the group, although there was some French-speaking lesbian that one gentleman said he didn't really want to be part of. But there's crazy groups. So people don't necessarily want to be part of them. People want to be asked. So this is where I put it onto my Facebook page, my profile. I put, hey guys, I've got a group here if you're interested. Ask me. I will not add you unless you ask me. All right? Or if people ask me, and my group is a secret group, my group is a closed group. Now, why I've made my group a closed group is because I want my target audience, not just anybody. That is my target audience. So if they're an author, if they're writing, if they're interested in that, they're going to be seeking that sort of information. So people that ask me to jump on my group are looking for authors, are looking for writers, are looking for speakers. You know, they're looking to link with like-minded people. And that's what I want. If it's a public group, anyone can jump in and they can advertise on your group and do whatever they choose, unless you stop them. So just be aware of that. Yes, public groups are fine. I don't have a problem with that. But again, we're looking at your target audience. So make sure you have that in place. Now, if you're stuck with your target audience group, jump on Facebook, jump on the comments, and let's talk this through, okay? I'm going to be out this afternoon. I go to work. I am a sports trainer for Brisbane Roar. It's for the ladies team. So I do that every afternoon, run around on the field in the rain and all the rest, but that's great. I really enjoy doing that. So I may not be able to get straight back to your comments. Fee will be able to help you. Otherwise, I'll look at them in the morning, all right? So put your comments in. Link up, tell me what your groups are. Write it in there, what your groups are, because I want to join, or join me up to your group. I'm quite happy to do that. I will see who runs the group and I'll go, oh, okay, they're one of ours. I'll jump in. Because, yeah, again, I am particular on what groups I'm in, because this is my brand. This is who I am. And if I'm in a group that I don't choose to be in, then it can reflect on who I am. And this is where you need to be aware. Once you're public, you need to be very careful on how people perceive you and where they're going with that. So joining groups that don't suit you are not the way to go. All right, any questions? That's about your target audience. Any questions? Throw it down there on Facebook and we will look in there. So you have your profile, you've already got your personal profile. You would have your business page. If you haven't, get a business page started, and please start a group. Right? So we've got the three aspects. They're the three elements that we're going to be looking at, the three different elements that we will go with your target audience. So please have that ready to go. If you're stuck, that's all right. And remember, we can change the names. Don't be, they sort of go on Facebook, oh, you can't change your names too often. No, you can't. But that's it. That's okay. We can still change that. We can still get a better understanding of it. All right. So all the best. I'll talk to you tomorrow if I don't get onto it this afternoon, because I've got to go and do this stuff with this video and make it look all, proper. All right. All the best, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. We'll get the paperwork out to you, and we'll do it via email and through the website, through the Facebook site. All right. All the best. Good luck. Can't wait to see what you are doing. Cheers.